Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. Frogs will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Colorado's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So TCU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open.
There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Unloads it left. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's James. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Snagged in the middle, it's James. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet.
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuck. They'll toss it to the left. Oh, better look out! Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play, but what are we going to see defensively?
Breaks into the open. Shakes off the defender. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On target to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bellamy. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to back and leaves it. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air, it's Sanchez. Got it in the middle, it's Ezukama. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
TCU 14.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. Spins away from the defense. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Plows through the defense. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Looking for a man, it's Sanchez. He's got it down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Hold. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Fourth down.
Tries to get it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Rides the back on the option to give. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing fourth down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Lewis to throw. Makes the pass. All by himself. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touch pass on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw again. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Pucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Under fire. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go to the ground. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Caught behind the line. It's Bellamy. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll immediately call timeout.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Got a man. It's Bellamy. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Sanchez. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll send out the kicker here. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sanchez. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the run, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, TCU. And the punishment has been extended. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Lewis wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Got some room into the... Goes upstairs. Touchdown, Buffs. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught in the backfield, it's small. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Sanchez. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Williams. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run the sneak for it. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Scanning the field, it's Sanchez. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the pummeling has started. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They cash in on that field position, going just 13 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Bellamy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's going to run it. Oh, what a cut! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Lewis to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Buffaloes! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they get him down. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
TCU 41, Colorado 20.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. This offense has it with really good field position. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Colorado.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lewis to throw. Under fire. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Leaves it with the running back. He'll try to take it back. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's small. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick trying to pen them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39? They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. With the catch, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense changing the play. Lewis wants to pass. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Bellamy. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
Step 1 by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to
the end zone, and it's picked off. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.